out here. He's done a great job as far as body position, as far as catching mechanics. Montrell is a hard worker. He's humble, but he's confident, and he's confident in his ability, and so am I. Out here.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can be. What's good, Broncos country? Today we gonna be talking about day 4 of Broncos training camp. It was on a Saturday. It was full on pressure, as next week we will be putting on the pads. So this is our final day without the pads. The team did absolutely amazing, man. As you just heard, the special team coach, Coach Dukes, came out and gave props to Montrell Washington. Looks like Montrell Washington is going to be earning our punt return and our kick return specialist job. Just like in the video that I made when he first got drafted, I stated that this guy was a hard worker. Dukes can agree with me, and also I stated that he has some speed, man. These small school guys, they have a lot of speed, and the great thing about these guys that come from a small school, when they get to the league, they know they got to put in the work because they know this opportunity is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it sounds as though Montrell is taking full-on advantage of this opportunity. As you can see right here behind me, this was his stats in his career at Sanford, which is a small school if you do not know. In 2021, which is his final season, he went off, man. Punts and kick returns, man. Let's go ahead and get this tape on rolling, man. I had a great video of Montrell, man. He's electric, man. And I think he's going to be exactly what we need in our special teams department to really make everything come into fruition, man. With Montrell, he's got speed for days. He's hitting the tubes. He's catching the ball extremely nice. They're claiming. And also, he's not going to be one-dimensional, man. If we need somebody to step up and be a wide receiver because we have an injury or something like that, Montrell can do it. You see his highlights. The guy's electric. He's speedy. Absolutely love it. And another good thing about Montrell is the fact that he's having a first-time special teams coordinator step into this role here. That's nothing but great news for him, man. He's learning all the calls and everything of that matter. But enough of Montrell. Love him. Enough of it. Let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of what happened during training camp, man. So Nathaniel Hackett, his energy is absolutely amazing, man. First week of training camp, it was everywhere. We had music back on the field. That was something we didn't have in the Nick Fangio era and Vic Fangio era. And also just everybody seems more upbeat. You know, you see the little clips of Broncos, the question of the day. Everybody seems as though their energy is up. There isn't a single player that everybody's saying they don't want to sit in the car with anymore. Everything just seems like it's on the up and on the rise. And it sounds as though Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson have a great relationship, and it's always good to have a great relationship with a coach and your number one player on the team, number one quarterback on the team, number one leader. Let's just be honest. Another thing that I definitely want to point out here is the fact that, man, Russell Wilson has not regressed at all. His arm strength is still there. His accuracy is still there. Maybe that ball to Cortland Sutton that I uploaded the short of could have been a little bit better. But hey, man, it's all chemistry. That ball got there. With what we've seen in the past in Broncos country, those passes weren't even getting there, let alone it be swatted away by the cornerback. Also, another thing that I definitely got to mention here is Justin Simmons is still that guy. He's still that guy. These are my big takeaways from week 1. There was a play where Russell Wilson threw a pass deep downfield, and Justin Simmons was not in the area, but by the time the ball got to the wide receiver, Justin Simmons was there to swat the ball away. These are plays that I see Justin Simmons making once the season begins. And this guy's electric, man. Top 3 safety in the league, hands down, period, point blank. And he's carrying that on to the next season, man. Another thing that I definitely want to bring up is the fact that Russell Wilson is loving Jerry Jeudy. Hitting Jerry Jeudy early and often during training camp. Also, it seems as though our offense is going to be revolving a lot around Jerry Jeudy. We're going to be running some short packages for him, and he's going to make everything really click for us. Kind of like Tyler Lockett, kind of like how Tyler Lockett was for the Seahawks last year. I think we're going to be using Jerry Jeudy kind of in that same light. Maybe even like a Cole Beasley mixture. But definitely interested to see how everything goes. And from the looks of everything, Jerry Jeudy, please pick him up on your fantasy team. The guy's going to have a lot of receptions this year. And it sounds like he has a good relationship with Russell as well. Now, let's go ahead and get to that D-line. This is what everybody in Broncos country is really concerned about, D and O-line. Our D-line looks great. Our D-line looks great. Now, we don't have Randy Gregory out there. He's still coming back from an injury. But Bradley Chubb is back. DJ Jones is solidifying the paint. That A and B gap, he's in there all the time. And it seems as though our other guys are having some pretty nice reps out there at training camp. Nick Benito's getting in there, doing a few things here and there. I haven't heard a lot about Baron Browning, which is kind of concerning, but hey, sometimes they only have a limited amount of time to really bring up people's names, but that's pretty well. And another thing in Broncos country that happened this week is the fact that we brought in Joe Schobert, who was a Pro Bowler in 2017 when he played for the Jags, and he is a free agent right now. We brought him in. I don't know if there was a contract offer. I don't know anything of that yet. But if he accepted, we all would know he'll be on the team. Looks like we're looking for a little bit more help at that position. And out of all the middle linebackers that have been mentioned, really the only ones that have really stuck out with the coaches, in my opinion, from their words, are Justin Strnad. And I haven't heard a single word, a single peep about Josie Jewell or Alex Singleton. So Justin Strnad and also Miss Jonas Griffith are having some pretty nice reps here in training camp, but we'll see what happens when those pads gets on, man. Once those pads get on, everything changes. We'll see who shies away from contact. We'll see who doesn't, and that'll really determine who wins that position battle. Left guard. In my opinion, left guard is already decided. We're going to have Dalton Reisner at that position, locking it down. Center, Lloyd Cushenberry, is his job. Seems like we do have a battle at our right guard position between Quinn Miners and Graham Glasgow. I'll keep y'all updated on that. Once the pad gets on, that's when we'll really see who's going to win that position. Right tackle, wide open position battle between 5 guys. 2 are already out with an injury. It might be Cam Fleming's job to lose at this point, as he is the only one to be a starter for us last year. But we'll see how everything plays out. I'll be keeping y'all updated, Broncos country, with everything. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of my videos. If you want to see my opinion on Montrell that I did when he first got drafted, go check that video out. Definitely appreciate y'all checking out the channel so far. Please subscribe to the channel. Instagram down below, Twitch down below. As always, it's your boy Droid Talks. You can join the show. Just hit me up, DM me, and you can be up here giving your hot takes or your medium takes or your soft takes. It doesn't really matter. Come on to the show. Come kick it with your boy Droid Talks. I'm going to go and get ahead and get out of here. Mile high salute to Broncos country. Y'all have a good one. Gone.